Hello everybody, today we're going to unbox the Topop 2-in-1 super bright solar powered spotlight, take a close-up look, turn it on and see it shine. So let's first take a look around the outside of the box. So this Topop Litom spotlight is designed for outdoor use as it is solar powered and is also waterproof. So let's go ahead and open up the box. And let's go ahead and remove the contents from the box. And I've dropped the stake, but that's fine. There we go. Back in the shot. And that's the box emptied out. So let's set that aside. And then, of course, take a quick look at the user manual. So there is a high and low brightness modes to the spotlight. Okay, so let's go ahead and set the user manual aside. And of course, it comes with 3 Phillips head screwdrivers with 3 wall plugs. Okay, so let's set this packet down. And then of course, it comes with a stake or peg for sticking the spotlight into your garden or soft ground. Okay, so let's put that aside for now. And then let's go ahead and take the spotlight out from the clear plastic packaging. So you can see it is quite a big unit, the spotlight is. And you can see that there are 4 LEDs in the head or lamp or spotlight, and then on the side there is a button to operate the light or toggle the modes in high, low or off. And then, of course, this joint is a swivel joint, allowing us to tilt the spotlight up or down, and of course, any position in between. And these thumb screws will, of course, let us securely fasten the spotlight in various positions. So you can see, very secure indeed. And of course I could even tighten it up a little bit more just to be sure. Okay, so as I mentioned, it appears to be 4 LEDs, but there could be more, as it's hard to tell, but we'll soon find out. And of course, this upper bit does flip over because it is the solar panel for charging up the lamp or spotlight. So let's go ahead and loosen up the swivel joint, unscrew there, and opening up the solar panels. So that's the 2 solar panels of the spotlight. So there's plenty of adjustability when it comes to optimizing the recharge of the spotlight with the positioning of the solar panels or photovoltaic cells. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn on the spotlight by pressing on the button below. And you can hear a click there. And of course, it is sensing that daylight, so perhaps it is not coming on just yet. Or perhaps it needs a charge. So there isn't any power right now. As you can see, I'm covering both panels right there, and it is not coming on. So let's charge the lamp or spotlight and then come back to check out the illumination or shine of the spotlight. Okay, so I've managed to give the spotlight a little bit of a charge under the lighting that you see in the video. So let's go ahead and turn on the spotlight by pressing on the power button below. So you can see the front light up nice and brightly there. And pointing on the table, you can see that it is nice and bright. So there are two brightness modes. Let's go ahead and press the power button again to get it to toggle to the other brightness mode. So you can see now it's not quite as bright, but still reasonably usable. And let's press the button again to turn it off completely. So let's go through the modes. I'm using two hands to hold on to the lamp or spotlight because it is kind of tough to press the power button right there because it is very well waterproofed with its rubberized cover. But there we go. So high, low, and off. And of course, we can insert the stake into the light so that it can be plugged into the ground or inserted into the ground in your backyard or front garden to provide illumination at night. And of course, to give you some perspective, let's go ahead and turn it on again. And of course, let's do it that way. And then point the camcorder up. So we're about a couple of meters away from that wall in front of us, just to give you an idea of the flood that the spotlight provides. So the room is brightly lit with two lamps and a ceiling light, and yet we can see the spotlight being very effective, shining right in front of us at the wall. So this is the high brightness mode. And let me press the button to get it into the low brightness mode. So you heard that click there. So now this is the low brightness mode. And if I press it again, that will turn the spotlight completely off. There we go. So it needs quite a firm press of the button because it is very well protected from the elements. So high, low, and off. And that's back to high again. And of course, we can close the solar panels right down. And of course, tighten the swivel joints so that the spotlight stays in a fixed position right there. So that's the maximum opening for the solar panels to receive maximum light. So that's the Topop 2-in-1 super bright solar powered spotlight. Thanks for watching and happy shining!